In the heart of nature, we find our true strength, a connection to our roots, to the land, to each other. Introducing Rootwork deodorant, infused with the potent power of High John the Conqueror root. Embrace the natural strength and resilience passed down through generations. Feel the purity of natural ingredients, harmonizing with your body and spirit. Rootwork deodorant, bringing you in tune with nature and with yourself. Rootwork deodorant. Connect, empower, thrive. Available now at rootworkstyle.com.
Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I want y'all to understand how important it is to stop supporting them. This is why it's so important for them to make us support them. Notice how they are trying to make us support them in a very abusive way. If we even question them, they send their minions to attack us. Republicans don't even do that, but we get attacked by the Democrats. The minute you ask a question, they send a whole bunch of people to try to discredit you. Anytime a prominent entertainer questions them, Jermaine Dupri, attack. Tyrese, he questions what's going on with the money, attack. Ice Cube, hey, what's going on for black people? Attack. There's a smear campaign. You understand what I'm saying? Those are COINTELPRO tactics. That's what COINTELPRO did. If a black folk person got out of line, the FBI would send people and use the media to discredit them and smear and sully their name, to discourage them and other people from speaking out. So the Democrats are being extra super duper hostile towards us because they need us to sit here and support the Democrat machine while we get nothing and elevate everybody over us. So that would make us complicit in our own ethnocide. Because if we're not going along with it, we're saying, wait a minute, we're not supporting the immigration, we're not supporting the abortion stuff, we're not supporting the sexual agenda, we're not supporting any of that. And then they keep doing it, they look like the enemy. See, they have to have us participate in this stuff. And when we step back and say, no, we're not participating in that, we will see what they're doing as the hostile acts they are. That's why they got to get us on board. If we ain't on board, oh, y'all must be MAGA. They're going back to the Russian bot thing. Y'all must be paid Russian bots now. All of these shaming tactics to get us on that damn Democratic plantation treadmill. Get your ass off of it. We do not need to support them at all. They're not doing anything to help us, and they're being extremely detrimental to our well-being and our future. Let's get Sir Shogun. Sir Shogun in the building. All right, and we'll get Tripped. What's up, Tripped?
What's up? Why didn't you mention Yay?
What's up with it?
Okay, who's this? Wait, who's talking? Hold on. Who was talking just now? It's two people talking.
Sir Shogun said something second.
Okay, so Sir Shogun, you said, did you mention Yay?
No, the other guy did.
Okay, well, let me talk to him and see what he meant. Now, Trip, you're Trip.
Yeah, what's up? Why didn't you mention Yay?
What about mentioning him? I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you just said about attacking black celebrities that have money. Why didn't you mention Yay?
I don't know. I didn't even think about it. That's why it wasn't.
Oh, you didn't think about the #1 music producer in the whole entire world for a decade? Cool. That's cool.
Right. It just literally didn't cross my mind until you mentioned it. But yes, he was attacked too.
Attacked? They ruined his life. What are you talking? Yeah, he was attacked.
Okay. So what's your point?
My point is that you always try to obfuscate this Jewish problem that we have. That's my point. And you know you do. I really like you. Like, I
Are you a
listen to
white? You're
you.
a white man. Are you a white man?
Of course I am, dude.
Then why
Can't you hear
don't you
my
fight? Then
voice?
why don't you fight your own problems? Why don't you, if you got a problem with Jewish people in your community, why don't you fight them? Why do y'all want black
Dude,
people
I
to fight?
have black friends that I
Okay, then
really love. I live in
why are you
Georgia.
so cowardly to you want black people to fight your battles for you?
No, we should.
No,
Wait, or,
no,
oh,
no,
oh,
no.
so we
If
shouldn't do it
if,
together?
no, because if you have a problem
No,
with,
no. Why
you
not?
go do something about it. Why are you whining to us? We're not going to fight your
I'm
battles for
not
you.
whining. I'm
You
saying
are
why
whining.
shouldn't we do something
No,
together?
but no, if you're too cowardly to do anything about it,
Cowardly? I don't
do
give a
something about
fuck, bro.
it. You're whining to us about Jewish people.
I'm
Go,
not whining.
then why are you telling us about a problem that you're having?
Dude, it's not a problem. It's a problem we're both having.
No, my
I'm
problem is
bringing
white
up the
supremacy.
biggest, I'm bringing up one
No,
of
no,
the biggest.
our problem is white supremacy. All right. That encompasses all of the white supremacists, no matter what religious white supremacist it is or what ethnic white supremacist it is. All of the white supremacists are a problem. We don't break white supremacists up in groups. Now, if you have problems with your fellow white supremacists because of your ethnic differences, that's a you problem. You deal with that, okay?
Listen, so then if, okay, here's the deal.
What's the deal?
If you can say that someone is black because they have a black dad
Uh
or
huh.
a black mom, okay, do y'all do that as black people? Do you say that the person's black because they have a black dad or a black mom? Does that happen?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I talking about? I'm being very clear. Do you
No, you're
consider
not.
someone black because they have a black dad or a black mom?
Yeah,
And maybe they have a white dad or a white mom, but their dad is black and their mom is black. Do you see what I'm saying? You
well,
know what I'm
your
saying. You're
community
very, very smart.
your
I
community
listen to you.
considers them black. Your community considers them black. So what's the
You
point?
do too.
And your community does. So
Man,
what's your point?
listen, you know what I'm saying.
I
You
have
know
no
what I'm saying. You're trying to obfuscate.
I have no idea what you're saying. It's drunk cracker babble. I don't know what you're talking about. And you don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. You're being cowardly because Jewish people did something to you. I don't know what and don't care. That's a you problem. All right. Why don't you deal with Jewish people if they got a problem with you or you got a problem with them? You always want people to fight your battles because you're too cowardly. Right? Okay. Let me get him out of here. I don't want to hear hillbilly trail babble. I don't want to hear that. If you got a problem with the Jewish people or whoever, you deal with it. Don't come whining to us. If you're too cowardly to fight your own battles, I don't break people up in different groups. We have an issue with white supremacy. There's white supremacists from different ethnic backgrounds. All white people are not white supremacists. All Jewish white people are not white supremacists. All Middle Eastern white people are not white supremacists, but many of them are. And that's who I have issues with. And the ones who are white supremacists, I don't break them up in groups because they all benefit from the same system. And they all are on code against us. See, I
Hey,
don't let people don't let me hold on one second. Let me get you in a second, brother. I don't let people drag us into that. That's a non sequitur. Don't even entertain that stuff. Because if there's two slave owners, if there's a Christian slave owner, a white Anglo Christian, and a white Jewish slave owner, which there was no point to differentiate either one. One was going to sell me to the other one. All right. And they were both going to treat us the same way. So breaking them up in groups because they have their little differences among themselves, I don't get into slave owner beefs just because slave owners and during slavery, some slave owners beef with each other. Sometimes they would have a duel and they would shoot each other. That's a them problem. That's not a me problem. See, don't let people get you into their little ethnic beefs when they're both benefiting off your subjugation. During slavery, you had slave owners who had ethnic little beefs with each other. Oh, that other slave owner across town. Oh, he tricked me out of a deal. I bought me 20 niggas and he only gave me 12 of them. And then you want to complain to me, hey, Negro, I bought 3 of your buddies and I didn't get all of them from that evil Jewish guy across the street. Man, they're the problem. You know, they're a real big problem for us. And the slave is like, for us? No, that's for you. Both of y'all are selling me back and forth. So this ain't got nothing to do with me. That's what it sounds like when they talking to us about their issues with each other based on their ethnic differences. Ain't got nothing to do with us. That's a them problem. Now, sir, hop on, sir.
What up with it, Tariq?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm just chilling, bro. It's late as hell. 1:47 up here in St. Louis. But bro, what is drunk Cracker Barrel?
Yeah, cracker babble. Yeah, he was.
Drunk
He
Cracker
just.
Barrel.
Yeah, he's just babbling, dude. They drunk. They always call up here drunk. Y'all know the white supremacists always call up drunk late at night, man.
Yeah, you sure right, man. But I want to talk about the tethers, man. I work with a tether. He's a Haitian guy from Florida or whatnot.
Yeah.
What is it? Last week we was talking, and he was talking to this Indian guy from India. So he was trying to tell this man that he was asking him what tribe was he from, and I was explaining to him he's from India, man. He's not an American native or
Mm,
whatnot. So long story short, so I told him at the same time, I said I'm what you call Native American, a foundational Black American. And this guy gonna tell me, no, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you ain't no foundational Black American. You from Africa. I said, no, bro.
they kill me with they really try to kill me with that when they're trying to tell us what we are. That no, y'all from somewhere in Africa. Y'all can't define who and what we are. They're from Africa if that's the case, right?
And then I had to put him on you, bro. I had to teach him some game. And when I said, you ever heard of Tariq Nasheed? He's like, no. So I had played a video for him or whatnot. Then all of a sudden he changed his whole attitude and talking crazy and everything. And I'm like, dude, look, this is what it is. This who you are. We who we are. You from Haiti. You from a torn country. That's why you over here in America.
Mm-hmm.
Because your people couldn't get shit, excuse my language, your people couldn't get shit right. So
Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah.
need to stop worrying about what we doing and how we moving and go to your country and get yourself together. And then he's one of those guys, he's very argumentative, like to argue about everything or whatnot. So
Yeah.
I just busted bubble. I said, how much money? I said, how much they paying you an hour? About $23 an hour?
Lord.
and
Lord.
and he 50 years old.
Wow. Wow.
That's not playing. But I
My
like
man.
the Babel thing though, bro.
Yes.
That was on the money.
Yes. I know that Haitian dude was pissed. But yeah, people kill me when they try to tell us what our ethnic group is. No, no, you niggas are African. What will you be far? But you're African if that's the case. But we've been here longer than your family was in Haiti. We've been here longer, and we can trace back longer. You're more African than me, so why are you calling yourself Haitian? You understand? They can't. Nobody's going to redefine us, and that's the thing. Everybody is allowed to have an ethnic group, but us. We as foundational Black Americans, we're not supposed to have a defined ethnic group. We're supposed to just be the catch all for all things Black so people can kind of pick, choose, dip, dive in and out of our ethnicity and spread us around. That's why us circling the wagons was the greatest power move we could have made. us saying, no, we are a rigidly defined ethnic group. We've been here for a long time. This is who we are, and this is how we define ourselves based on our lineage. And this is how we name ourselves so that nobody can play games with the name of our ethnic group. You understand? And now everybody wants to cry foul because they cannot remix our ethnic group. They can't dip and dive in it, which they do try. And we've excluded people. See, power is exclusionary. When you exclude, that's where the power is. And then they try to shame us for excluding people. You niggas are divisive. Do y'all know we're the only group of people who are told we're divisive simply because we acknowledge our own damn lineage? Like we're supposed to let everybody tether on and latch on to our lineage. And I ain't having it. We're not having it. Our lineage is precious. We've done too much. We've gotten too many scores on the board over other groups, and people like to get into this stolen lineage valor with us. They try to denigrate us, but when we say, hey, no, wait a minute, these are the things we put on the board. Your ethnic group, y'all didn't put nothing on the board like we did. You didn't have the accomplishments that we have. Then they try to latch on to our culture, just like with Kamala Harris. That's why I have a problem with Kamala Harris always trying to cosplay as a foundational Black American. That's stolen lineage valor. We've worked too hard, we've overcome too much to have this Majora spirit that has been built up in us for other groups from failed fleeing cultures to come along and try to latch on to our energy that we suffered and built. The energy that we have, ladies and gentlemen, as foundational Black Americans, where we can stand up confidently and be comfortable with who we are, because we're the only group of people who are 100% comfortable with who we are as far as our ethnicity. Do y'all understand how insecure a lot of these other ethnic groups are? They're so damn insecure. Family, let me be real tonight. Can we talk real tonight, family? Can we talk real tonight? Some of these other groups are so insecure about their ethnicity. They want to be something that they're not. They want to attain for whiteness. They have caste systems all through their societies. They're running around with cake soap, and it's just all over the place. They have a lot of ethnic insecurities in these other cultures. They really do. We as foundational Black Americans, we are very comfortable with who we are because we have a deeply rooted culture over here on this land that everybody tries to emulate. We're good in our skin. We get around each other. We're good. We're comfortable with who we are. We ain't trying to be white. We know we'll never be white, and we're fine with that. We're cool with where we are. We're Black and we're proud. We sing songs about it. You understand? You never heard songs Punjabi and proud. You've never heard songs like that. You understand? And all these other groups, when they do have some kind of ethnic pride, what are they doing? They're emulating us. Like if we get the Black Panthers, Hispanics, they'll do the Brown Panthers. You understand? It's a carbon copy of what we're doing. You see? Because we're comfortable in our skin as foundational Black Americans. And a lot of other groups are not. A lot of these Persian cats, they come over here. The first thing they do is get a nose job and bleached hair, trying to be more Anglo looking. A lot of Hispanics do that. They attain to be more Anglo, like the Nick Fuentez's, people like that, who have to run from their real ethnicity and try to run towards anglicizing who they are. There's a lot of insecurity there, a lot of it. So when people see the level of confidence that we have, That's something that they wish they can get a hold of. That's why the women be choosing us so heavy. And that's why the white boys who act like us, when you see a white boy acting like a foundational Black American man, those are the ones who the white women think is attractive when they act like us. When they can act like us, when they can dance like us. Right, in the 70s, when John Travolta, he was a sex symbol because he could dance like us, kind of strut around like us, kind of have that slang. Those Italians were kind of using that FBA swag like us. So that gave them an edge. Even white boys, the Justin Timberlakes and the Justin Biebers, when they're dressing and hanging around us and using our slang, that gives them that FBA edge, or cosplaying FBA edge. They have to emulate us, emulate the competence that we inherently have. You understand? When FBA men walk in the room, there's a competence that we have that people recognize. When FBA women walk in the room, there's a confidence that they have.
Hey, what's going on? This is Tariq Nasheed. I'm out here at the Hidden History Museum here in Los Angeles, and I want to invite you to the September Soul Saturday event that we're having here at the Hidden History Museum. We're going to have a lot of phenomenal comedians. We're going to have complimentary food, complimentary drinks, great music, great mingling, great networking. So I want to see you here. Join me here, 2131 West Jefferson Boulevard in Los Angeles, September 14th, 2024, 7 p.m. Come on and vibe out. For more information and to get your tickets, go to hiddenhistorymuseum.com. We'll see you here.